Air travel. A marvel of our modern age, a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of progress. These magnificent machines soaring through the skies represent the pinnacle of technological advancement. They connect us, bridging vast distances and bringing the world closer together. A symbol of human ingenuity, connecting distant corners of our world in a matter of hours. From bustling metropolises to remote islands, air travel has made the world more accessible than ever before. Millions board these metal birds every day, trusting their lives to the pilots and the intricate machinery. Each flight is a promise of safety, a commitment to deliver passengers to their destinations. This trust is not misplaced. Behind every flight is a rigorous system of checks and balances, ensuring that every component is in perfect working order. The dedication of countless professionals makes this possible. Air travel remains the safest mode of transport, a testament to rigorous regulations and constant technological advancements. From the engineers who design the aircraft to the air traffic controllers who guide them, every detail is meticulously planned. Yet this story is not about the triumphs of aviation. It's about the moments when things go wrong, when the unthinkable happens, and the skies turn from a symbol of hope to one of despair. It's about one of its darkest days, a stark reminder that even amidst the clouds, tragedy can strike. When the unimaginable occurs, it leaves a scar that is felt by many. This is the story of Flight Number, a day etched in sorrow, a solemn reminder of the human cost of such disasters. The events of that day are a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the unpredictability of fate. We will explore the events leading up to the crash, the harrowing moments of the incident itself, and the aftermath that left a permanent mark on the aviation world. The investigation that followed sought to uncover the truth, to understand what went wrong, and to prevent such tragedies in the future. But most importantly, we remember the lives lost, the families forever changed, and the enduring impact on those touched by this tragedy. Their stories remind us of the human side of aviation, the people behind the numbers, and the importance of safety in every flight. Date. A day that would soon be etched into the memories of many. A day that dawned like any other at departure airport. The sun rose gently over the horizon, casting a golden hue over the bustling airport. Passengers, each with their own stories, hopes, and dreams, checked in for flight number bound for destination. Families embarking on holidays, business people chasing deadlines, and individuals on personal quests. Young adventurers eager to explore new horizons, a microcosm of humanity, united in their journey. The air was filled with a mix of excitement and anticipation as people from all walks of life converged for a shared experience. The crew, a seasoned team led by Captain's name, prepared for the flight with their usual professionalism. Weather reports were reviewed, pre-flight checks meticulously completed. Each member of the crew knew their role and executed it with precision. Everything appeared routine, the familiar rhythm of a well-rehearsed procedure. Ground staff moved with practiced efficiency, ensuring that every detail was attended to. There was no indication, no foreboding whisper, of the tragedy that awaited them. The atmosphere was calm, almost serene, as passengers boarded the plane, unaware of the fate that lay ahead. It was a moment frozen in time, a snapshot of normalcy before the storm. Flight number took off as scheduled, ascending into the clear blue sky. The initial hours of the flight passed without incident. Passengers settled into their routines, reading, chatting, or perhaps stealing a nap, lulled by the gentle hum of the engines. The flight attendants, name, attended to the passengers with their usual cheerful efficiency. In the cockpit, captain's name, and first officer's name, maintained contact with air traffic control, their voices calm and reassuring. It was a scene played out thousands of times daily across the globe, a testament to the routine miracle of flight. Unbeknownst to those on board, high above the ground, a series of seemingly insignificant events were beginning to unfold. Initially, these were minor blips, barely noticeable amidst the constant stream of data monitored by the pilots. Yet, like a single loose thread unraveling a delicate tapestry, these subtle anomalies were the harbingers of impending disaster, the first whispers of chaos in the seemingly ordered and controlled system. Section 5. A race against time. As the situation in the cockpit escalated, the crew of flight number found themselves battling forces beyond their control. The technical difficulties, or perhaps the worsening weather, were making the situation increasingly dangerous. Captain's name, a pilot with years of experience, remained calm under pressure, his voice a beacon of authority amidst the growing tension. He and first officer's name, worked tirelessly, their training kicking in as they fought to maintain control of the aircraft, their every action a testament to their commitment to the lives entrusted to them. Section 6. The Tragic Descent. Despite their valiant efforts, the situation on flight number became increasingly dire. The atmosphere inside the cabin grew tense as passengers began to realize the gravity of the situation. The pilots, seasoned and skilled, were doing everything in their power to regain control. But the odds were stacked against them. The technical fault or weather event had escalated to a point where the aircraft was no longer responding as it should. Instruments that once provided reliable data now displayed erratic readings, and the weather outside only compounded the challenges. The pilots communicated with air traffic control, their voices steady but laced with urgency. In the final moments before the crash, the tone remained respectful, avoiding graphic details. The pilots' faces were etched with determination, their training and experience guiding their every move. They knew the stakes were high, and they fought valiantly to save the lives of everyone on board. The passengers, sensing the urgency in the air, clung to hope, their thoughts turning to loved ones. Some held hands, offering each other comfort in the face of uncertainty. Others gazed out the windows, their expressions a mix of fear and resignation, silently praying for a miracle. The flight attendants, embodying courage and compassion, continued to reassure those around them, their own fears masked by their professionalism. They moved through the cabin with a calm demeanor, offering words of comfort and ensuring that everyone was as safe as possible under the circumstances. Then, in a heart-wrenching instant, flight number disappeared from the radar screens, the silence deafening, the loss immeasurable. In the control tower, operators stared in disbelief, their hearts sinking as the reality of the situation set in. The world would soon learn of the tragedy, and the impact would be felt far and wide, a somber reminder of the fragility of life and the bravery of those who face such dire circumstances. Section 7. Searching for answers. News of the crash spread like wildfire, sending shockwaves across the globe. Families waited anxiously for news, clinging to hope even as their worst fears were confirmed. Rescue teams worked tirelessly, battling treacherous conditions to reach the crash site, a scene of unimaginable devastation. The world watched in horror as the magnitude of the tragedy unfolded. Amidst the wreckage, investigators began the painstaking task of piecing together what went wrong, their search for answers driven by a need to understand, to learn, and to prevent such a tragedy from ever happening again. Section 8. Pieces of a puzzle. The investigation into the crash of flight number was long and complex, involving experts from across the aviation industry. Every piece of wreckage, every recording, every shred of evidence was meticulously analyzed, the search for answers a solemn responsibility. Gradually, a picture began to emerge. The investigation revealed, briefly state the main findings of the investigation, avoiding technical jargon. It was a sobering reminder that even in the highly regulated world of aviation, accidents can occur, often as a result of a complex interplay of factors. The crash of flight number was a tragedy that left an indelible mark on the aviation industry. In the wake of the disaster, changes were implemented. Lessons learned from the wreckage translated into concrete actions to improve safety protocols and prevent similar incidents from occurring. New regulations were introduced, aircraft design was reviewed, and pilot training programs were enhanced. The industry as a whole came together, united in its grief and its determination to honor the memory of those lost by making air travel even safer. While the immediate impact of the crash was undeniable, the unseen scars run far deeper. For the families and friends of the passengers and crew, life would never be the same. They faced unimaginable loss, their worlds shattered, their futures irrevocably altered. Their journey through grief is ongoing, a testament to the enduring power of love and the profound impact of loss. Their stories serve as a reminder that behind the headlines and the statistics are real people, each with their own unique story, their own dreams, their own loved ones left behind. Their stories serve as a reminder that behind the headlines and the statistics are real people, each with their own unique story, their own dreams, their own loved ones.